Hey guys, in this video, I want to tell you what you could do when you get into a really deep negative spiral and you've tried everything. You try to change your thoughts, you try to snap out of it, you might try to do some mindfulness techniques. You tried everything, but it's not working. And you wish you could be using your reason, but your emotions are fighting your reason every single step of the way. This is a normal experience. A lot of people experience this. I've been there before myself, and I'm here to show you what you could do with this experience, what you could do in this kind of situation. What I want you to know is that cycles in our emotions are very normal. Emotions are just like the weather. There's sunny days and there's also rainy days as well. And that's perfectly natural. So I'm letting you know what can you do when you're undergoing a really intense storm when it comes to emotions. There's times to try different kinds of methods. There are definitely very beneficial ways to change your thoughts using CBT kind of methods. When these ways are not working anymore, there's something else that you could do. So when you're about to go into this negative emotional storm, just know that, first of all, it's completely natural. And second of all, for me, when I am about to go into that storm, I anticipate that, yes, it's going to be a negative experience. It's going to be a very unpleasant and ugly kind of experience. But on the other hand, I know that I've been here before, and I know that I will be okay and that I will survive it. Um, when you're in that grip of the emotional storm, that may be very hard to believe, but it's something that you can keep in the back of your mind. So what I'm saying is that even though it's not believable then, um, you can always keep it in the back of your mind. You don't have to force yourself to believe that you'll be okay, you'll survive, but simply knowing it and keeping it in the back of your mind, those words will help you in a supportive kind of way. The next thing is that when you're getting deep in your emotions is to actually consciously choose to allow that to happen and not to resist that experience. And know that this is completely up to you. You could choose to do this or not. Give yourself permission to sink into your emotions. So instead of finding some way to change your thoughts or even to apply mindfulness techniques, you could just let the emotions be. And you give yourself permission, and you also give yourself the space too. So there's a way to make this safe for you. It's safe because you've consciously chosen to not resist. You're giving yourself permission. And if it gets out of whack in any sort of way, you don't have to continue doing this. And you can provide yourself a physical space, such as staying in your room, even staying in your bed, and you could also put on some music, whatever works for you. And in case you're not in that kind of situation, just hold space for yourself, hold space for your emotions, and sit still then, and just allow this to happen. And you don't have to struggle with your thoughts and emotions. And even if there's a part of you that is struggling with your thoughts and emotions, there's always a part of you that doesn't have to struggle with that struggle. So let those emotions and let those thoughts be as difficult as they want to be, and allow them to be there, and consciously allow that to happen. So let me tell you this. It's courageous at times to fight, but it's also courageous at times to also let things be as well. So what I'm saying is to allow your emotions to take their own natural course. Rationality has its place. I'm a big fan of rationality myself. On the other hand, emotions have their own reason, and its underlying reason is actually just as valid as the underlying reason behind rationality. It's not a very straightforward kind of reason. Emotions take you down a dark, winding pathway that may seem very frightening and may not seem to make sense. But when we do not resist and we give ourselves permission to let the emotions take us down that pathway, and remember, the key word is permission here. You don't have to do this. the emotions take us through a healing journey of its own that can be rather profound. After our emotional storm, we could start integrating the material and learning from that storm. However, we can't force that process. It's better to allow that process to take its course. Let the emotions take you where they need to take you. And afterwards, we could integrate the knowledge, we could apply rationality, we could try to come to an understanding about what has happened, but that cannot be forced. All in all, when we take the bigger picture of things, all different kinds of emotional states and also states of mind have their place, whether we're feeling very enlightened, whether we're going about our day to day and needing to interact with people and needing to be pragmatic, or if we are in the grip of our emotions. All of these states have their place. So I want to share with you a wonderful cartoon that helps illustrate this concept in a different light piece. This is the cartoonist's own spin on it. It's his or her own perspective on it. Here is the first panel. I sit with my grief. I mother it. I hold its small, hot hand. I don't say, shh. I don't say, it's okay. I wait until it is done having feelings. Then we stand and we go wash the dishes. I want you to let you know that I've written about this very topic into an article, but I'm kind of shy to put it online. But if I do put it online, I'll put a link to it in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching.